Hi, it's Nick Walker here with Foraging Alabama, and today what I have for you is very exciting because I have found a huge thing here. These are chanterelle mushrooms, right? And mushrooms from the Chanterelles genus are insanely beneficial because they're packed full of vitamin D, potassium, and all kind of other things that we'll get to here shortly. But I just wanted to show you what I've come upon here. You can see chanterelles as far as the eye can see. I mean, they're just chanterelles everywhere. I don't want to step on any of these. Take a nice couple steps for a look at these chanterelles, man. I mean, and these are the biggest ones I've found all year. Probably in the same video, I'm going to go to another spot. I'm near Hueytown, Alabama. Actually, the Hueytown High School is not far through the woods, and the fire department's right there through the woods. This is right off the side of the fire department. If you guys ever want to come over here and check out my spot, I'll share this one with you, but the one I go to later I will not be sharing. But then again, I don't know. Look at that beautiful, absolutely beautiful chanterelle mushroom. I mean, she is just gorgeous. Look at her, man. I couldn't have found a better spot of chanterelles. I mean, and it's just as far as I can see through the woods here, I'm seeing chanterelle mushrooms, just chanterelles. And I come out here and I check the spot out early in the winter, like maybe early spring, thinking, you know, this is going to be a good spot for chanterelles because we have this creek that goes down through here, and there's plenty of hardwoods, and it runs down. Anywhere where water's running down, the spores will run down, and they'll run down toward this creek, which is how I knew this would be a wonderful area for chanterelle mushrooms. Just take note of everything you got here. You're seeing a lot of little oak trees, just little hardwood trees in general. All these different trees, they need them because these are a mycorrhizal fungi, which means they form symbiotic relationships with the roots of trees. But yeah, more to this. We'll get more to identificating factors and whatnot, and the poisonous lookalike, the jack-o'-lantern, if I can find one. Boy, this is just a happy day of foraging. Like, there's nothing like finding a bunch of chanterelle mushrooms like this, especially as big and beautiful as these are, because you don't usually find, which, I mean, I know a lot of people out there, they're gonna be, oh, those aren't big chanterelles, but I live in Alabama. We don't have the biggest mushrooms here. It is what it is. But I mean, there are chanterelles everywhere through here, dude. Like, I mean, I just keep walking and I keep finding them. I'm having such a good time, you guys. I know you can tell the excitement in my voice, but I really, really wanted to share this with you guys. Just this beautiful chanterelle mushroom. Nothing like it. I wanted to show you guys this. You see those chanterelles there, those chanterelles there, those chanterelles there, those chanterelles there. Notice, all right, I'm around a lot of oak trees, and see how the water downspouts from there to there and runs down this chute that I'm at, and it runs down this creek, down into this creek. And you'll notice I accidentally stepped on one coming down through here, but look at this. Just chanterelles everywhere, man. And it's all where this water runs down. That's what you want to find, a downspout to a creek, and that's where you're going to find your chanterelles, my friends. Picked a bunch of chanterelles up this downspout and did not even notice all of these over here. Look at this. This place is just murdered out with smooth chanterelles. This is so awesome, man. I love this spot. Check it out, guys. I really wanted to record this part of the video in the woods, but maybe this works out better. Anyway, I want to get to some like beneficial facts about the chanterelle mushrooms. Chanterelle mushrooms are an excellent source of polysaccharides like chitin and chitosan, if I'm saying that right. But these two compounds help to protect the cells from damage. They help create more cells for your body, and they also help fight off inflammation and things like different types of cancers. So these mushrooms are really awesome. Not only are they very delicious, but anyway, chanterelle mushrooms have about 7 different types of vitamins in them. They naturally have vitamin D thanks to their naturally growing habitat when you get wild harvested chanterelles. In fact, about a half a cup of wild harvested chanterelles have anywhere from 5 to 20 micrograms of vitamin D in them. And after you hit the age of 50, the adult human is recommended to take at least 20 micrograms of vitamin D. And beyond that, if you rip these mushrooms up and let them sit in the sun for 15 minutes, it can increase the vitamin D within the mushroom by 20%. So at that point, you're somewhere between 10 and 30 micrograms of vitamin D, which is in a half a cup, which is very little. But anyway, let's get to some key identifying factors about the chanterelle. I actually have 2 different species of chanterelle. Here in Alabama, there are 20 different species in the Chanterelles genus that grow here. We have this one, the smooth chanterelle. Right, I can't remember the exact Latin name, but I'll leave that probably in the comments. But see, the smooth chanterelle has no false gills. That's why it's called smooth. I mean, you can kind of see the gills, but you'll see the big difference when I show you what I believe is a golden chanterelle. And side by side here with these two, you can see a big difference. Gills, no gills. Or false gills is actually what they're technically called. But anyway, you know what? Well, let's do this one right here. We'll do this small one. I'm gonna tear this mushroom. I don't have anybody holding my camera, so excuse that, please. So once you tear this mushroom apart, it's gonna be a bit like string cheese on the inside, and this goes with all 20 species. And like some of them can be white, some of them can be black, it just varies. But generally they're yellow. But it's always gonna be white on the inside. There's one poisonous lookalike, which I couldn't find. It's just a toxic, it won't kill you, but you don't want to eat it. It's called the jack-o'-lantern, and it's more of an orange species of mushroom. It does look very similar, but when you tear it open, it's not going to be white on the inside. It's going to be orange thoroughly through, or colored at least. But yep, and jack-o'-lanterns generally grow in clusters. These mushrooms here, these chanterelles, they don't grow in clusters as much. But these smooth chanterelles, I've found they like growing in clusters. And I found both of these same species on the same property, by the way. Like this little section here are the ones with the false gills, what I'm calling golden chanterelles, and these are the smooth chanterelles all through here. Not an exact count, but as you can see, I had a pretty good haul. But anyway, you guys, thank you for signing on, and I hope you enjoyed my video about the chanterelles mushrooms. Deliciousness.